top tech company, goes all in on Trump's America, announces $350 billion investment. One of the most famous tech companies in the world just made a major announcement, and it's a sign of more winning from the Donald Trump administration. On Wednesday, Apple revealed that they are planning to invest at least $350 billion in the U.S. over the next 5 years, all thanks to the new tax law that was signed by President Trump. The company also promised to create 20,000 new jobs and open a new campus, reported CNBC. The network acknowledged that the tax cut was a core reason for the new investment. One of the biggest announcements, and one of the most important wins for the Republican tax law, is that Apple will move billions of dollars that was previously overseas back into the United States, now that the taxes are much more competitive in America. It said it expects to pay about $38 billion in taxes for the hoard of cash it plans to bring back to the United States, continued CNBC. This implies it will repatriate virtually all of its $250 billion in overseas cash. Apple also said it will spend over $30 billion in capital expenditures over the next 5 years. About $10 billion in capital expenditures will be investments in U.S. data centers, the network summarized. To the chagrin of Trump's detractors, the bombshell announcement by Apple seems to confirm a pledge he made just after the election. "I got a call from Tim Cook at Apple, and I said, Tim, you know, one of the things that will be a real achievement for me is when I get Apple to build a big plant in the United States, or many big plants in the United States, where instead of going to China, making your product right here," Trump told the New York Times in November of 2016. Tim Cook said, "I understand that. I said, I think we'll create the incentives for you, and I think you're going to do it," Trump continued. Both the president and Apple CEO have now started to make good on that promise. The big news came not long after other companies announced similar plans to invest and build within America's borders, and many employees received unexpected bonuses thanks to the GOP tax cuts. Remember, this is the same tax law that Democrat leader Nancy Pelosi called the end of the world when it passed. "This is Armageddon," the elderly House Minority Leader croaked last month. Pelosi also mocked bonuses given to employees as a result of the tax cuts as pathetic and crumbs, which, given her obscene net worth, probably are to her. Meanwhile, the stock market is breaking new records, and major companies like Apple are going all in on America once again. It's amazing when you elect a president with a business background who believes in the country and wants to make it great instead of apologizing for success. Stunning things start to happen. Without a doubt, the mainstream media and the left will be increasingly desperate to distract the public with scandals and bickering, but there's no concealing this accomplishment. The United States is roaring back to life, and the American people are finally winning again. Please press share on Facebook if you're excited about this news.